As Aussie travellers, we always try to really make the most of every second we're on the road. And we also try to make the most out of our vehicles as well. We'll load them up, we tow with them, we throw roof racks on them, and we throw protection equipment all over them, not to mention load all our camping goodies in the back. So when you load up like that, you're actually asking a lot more from your vehicle. You're asking more from the cooling system, more from the engine, more from the electrical system. So it makes sense that we really closely monitor each of those different systems in our vehicle. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. I use a couple of REDARC 52mm gauges and sensors in my vehicle. They're Aussie made and they combine dual or triple functions in the one gauge, and they take up very little space on my dash. So the first gauge here is a voltage gauge, and that tells me the voltage that I'm carrying in the first battery or the starter battery, and also my auxiliary battery. Now, that auxiliary battery is pretty important for me because that means that my fridge stays cold because it's drawing power off that second battery, and it also means that that inverter that we use to charge up all our camera gear and our laptops, that stays ready to roll at all times because the power source is protected. And the beaut thing is that these actually have low voltage alarms on them. So if something goes amiss, and if a wire falls off or something goes wrong with the charging system, then I'm going to know about it straight away. So on the left here, I've got another dual purpose gauge as well. We've got the boost measured in PSI, that's from your turbos. And on the right, we've got a pretty important gauge called the EGT, and that measures our exhaust gas temperature. So your EGT is pretty important, particularly if you're carrying heavy loads, towing, or you've modified your vehicle in any way. So if you've, for example, put a chip in the engine, a performance chip, I've got a Steinbauer under the bonnet of this one, so I'm asking for more power, and that more power creates higher exhaust gas temperatures. So I know that if this goes up into the red and starts measuring over 700 degrees Celsius, then I want to back off or turn my vehicle off. It's that easy, and it can protect the engine from suffering some really serious damage. But these two gauges aren't the only ones on offer. In fact, there are 12 models to choose from to monitor the health of your vehicle, like current draw, oil pressure, and a range of temperature applications such as outside, cabin, oil, water, coolant, and even fridge temperatures. You can even personalize the look of the gauge with 13 different backlit colors to choose from. There are a whole host of different mounting solutions, and REDARC can even offer an adapter to convert your 12-volt gauges to a 24-volt unit if that's what your vehicle is running. So, in my eyes, monitoring your vehicle, be it electrical, engine, coolant, turbo, whatever, is a smart idea. If you really want to go out back and get home again, REDARC has you covered.